Welcome home, Soul Family of Light. Michelle here with Smile Soul Power, bringing you a message called Comprehending the Light. And Smile Soul Power is here to offer encouragement, enlightenment, and empowerment. Encouragement so that you never lose hope or faith in your own power of heaven within. Enlightenment, always remind you to go within and get that light and be that light and shine that light. And empowerment in order to illuminate the light and use the power of the light and be empowered to be a conscious creator. And so here we go with comprehending the light. You know, scientists say that everything's really made up of mind stuff. Well, what's mind stuff? Mind stuff is light. Light is information. Information is consciousness. Consciousness is light. And so really, it's really all one thing. Everything is light. Everything is energy. Everything is light. Everything comes from the electromagnetic field. So we are comprised of light, and our context is light. And so we are light, and we're surrounded by light. And everything is a matter of light, literally. So we are, our being is electric because we're light, and we're magnetic because we're love. We are part of the electromagnetic spectrum. So in order to know ourselves, we need to be able to comprehend the light. Okay? Comprehend the light. That means we can read energy. That means we can translate energy into information. Okay, so when we go within, we receive light directly. And so it's pure coming from a pure heart. So we receive the light from within. And when we receive the light from within, we come to know our true selves because, you know, we are the vibration of pure love, reading the energy of pure light. So it's who we are, and it's also what we use to make up our reality. So we have those two parts. We have the light, which is information. We have the love, which is magnetic. And as we identify with our true nature as being love light, we can navigate life and be conscious creators. And that's what's happening. We're becoming self-realized, self-actualized, and we are overseeing our consciousness. Everything that was dark or subconscious is becoming conscious. We are directing our attention on purpose toward what we wish to create, and we are comprehending the light. We are managing the energy in terms of the vibration and frequency that we are and that, you know, is all around us. So we're mastering our own life energy in these days and times. And part of mastering the life energy is comprehending the light. So think of these things: energy, light, ether, information, prana, plasma. I'll say that one more time. Energy, light, ether, information, prana, plasma. What do all these things have in common? Well, they're all part of the electromagnetic field that make up our being and our reality. When we comprehend the light, that means that we can translate any of the things above into information. Energy, light, ether, information, prana, plasma. So comprehending the light is reading energy. It's translating energy into information. Energy from any realm or dimension or form, okay, or level of vibration. We can translate all of that into information. So when we comprehend the light, that means that we process information consciously, and we know that we are information, we are light, we are consciousness, we are awareness. And by directing our attention, our images, and controlling our vibration and our frequency, we are conscious creators. So we're basically, instead of looking out and being victims, where we are saying, oh, this is happening to me, we realize that we are projectors, and that we're, everything on our outer reality is a mirror image of our consciousness. And so as we realize this and how consciousness works, we're changing how we think, how we feel, we remain calm and in peace, and we are directing our attention toward our imagination to the things that we wish to create. And if we see anything on the outside that we don't like, then we can transmute the energy and change that into what we wish to create. So we are information. We are information generators. We are information processors. We are information transmitters. And we are information receivers. So I'm going to repeat those 4 things. We are information generators and processors, transmitters, and receivers. We transmit the light. We transmit mental images. We transmit vibrations. All of those aspects of the electromagnetic field, we are that. And our true God, pure love, high vibrational self is in control. And we can control ourselves, and we can control our reality, and we're waking up to that, and that is part of our transformation and our evolution. That's what we're all doing right now at this time. As Nikola Tesla says, if you want to understand the universe, think in terms of energy, frequency, and vibration. And then when you think of all those things, you realize that you can comprehend the light by reading the energy. And the energy, in terms of frequency and vibration, it's like a radio station. You can tune in, and you can hear and comprehend or understand the message. If we can take raw energy, and we can translate that into information. And we're learning to do that more. We can translate any energy into information. So when you become one with it, you sit with it, and you know it, and you use your soul, the perception of your soul, then you can comprehend the information within it. So experiment by yourself. Every truth can be proven to yourself. I mean, we are scientists after all. We are the scientists who know ourselves, discover our abilities, discover our gifts and our talents, and we are being activated to use our mind and our perception in ways that we have never used them before, individually and collectively. So here's an example of what I'm talking about. So let's just say you have some emotional energy. And so one time I felt the energy of anger. And I thought of it as energy that contained information. I kind of transcended it and took a higher perspective. I didn't identify with the anger. I transcended it, and I took a higher perspective. And I was like looking at it. And so I thought, well, okay, this is energy, and it contains information. I don't understand why I feel angry right now. So I went and sat in my meditation chair with the energy, and I was like with the energy. I was transmuting the energy. I was translating the energy. And so the truth in the energy presented itself. And this was an experiment. I mean, I wasn't really adept at this time, and I'm still practicing, of course. So I sat with the energy, and I just tried to listen to it to see what the information was, you know. I just asked, you know, what is this anger? What is it about? And I heard in my inner awareness, with my inner senses and feeling, there's a secret involved, and your soul wants you to know what it is. So my soul sorted out the energy, and I comprehended the light, and I translated the energy into information. And the information was, there's a secret, and your soul wants you to know about it. So I presented this information to the person involved. I was around only one person in the room, and I didn't know why I suddenly felt angry, but the person revealed what the secret was. And this person said to me, I told him I sat in my meditation chair and that I got that there was a secret. And he goes, well, okay, since you're so intuitive, I will tell you what the secret is. And so he did acknowledge that there was a secret and that I was intuitive, and then he revealed what the secret was. So you can read energy and get the information out of it. You can also speak to the energy and command the energy. So develop these abilities. They will serve you well. And practice. You know, it takes practice. So this is the development of heart intelligence. And you can hold things in your heart. You know, be still and know are the wisest words ever, ever, ever. Know yourself. Know the energy. You know, perceive the information. And do it with an open heart and pure love. So heart intelligence can translate energy into information. Now, I perceive that black holes are the portals of potential. And within our heart, there's a black hole, portal. It's a portal. And some may call it the door to heaven that can only be entered through by the light of Christ. But it is a door. It is a portal. And once it's passed through, we access intergalactic and interdimensional beings and information. I know that people that meditate and already, know this information, but it's good to know that we're all waking up to this and we're all on the same page, or we're all getting there, in our own, perfect divine timing for each one of us. So we're accessing these states of consciousness where we realize the connection and transfer the information. And so we're becoming very, very perceptive. We're telepathic, and we're understanding that. And so just think of octaves. There are various levels within each octave. Depending on vibration and frequency, we attune our awareness to various information streams. So, and conversely, if we are paying attention to information streams that are low vibration, they lower our vibration unless we take power and don't allow ourselves to be entrained by that vibration, and we become more powerful light and train and raise the vibration. More skills that we're learning as we wake up to, being higher frequencies and wielding the light of our own true consciousness within. So we activate inspiration, intuition, telepathy. We get revelations or downloads of information. We get divine guidance. We can perceive innovative solutions, creative inspiration, and sometimes warnings. Sometimes we get warnings of cautions. And so we might not go places or be around people or, allow energy to influence us that are harmful to our being. So one way to access solutions, for example, is to, a friend of mine had this problem that he had worked on for many days, and he tried many different solutions, and it basically had to do with rewiring an old antique truck. And he got the wiring system and he put it in, and it didn't work. And then he tried fixing it. He tried different ways to fix it. He fiddled with different parts of it. He made sure everything was installed right and everything was in the right place. And he tried and tried and tried, but to no avail. He was sort of stuck. And so he went to sleep contemplating this information. And he woke up at 4 or 5 in the morning, something like that. And there was the idea. There was the solution. The image was presented to him. And he got up that very morning and went and implemented the idea that came to him, and that was the solution. And so our subconscious minds has information that we can access, and we can come up with all these different solutions. So open your heart and increase your bandwidth, and purify to remove filters, blockages, programs, positionalities, and false convictions. So we've been limited by our programming, and even self-programming. So if we have negative self-talk, we're programming ourselves in a negative way. And so we need to change that by repetitive positive affirmations, and also get things into our subconscious mind by repeating affirmations or visions, or controlling our thoughts and feelings as we go to sleep, as we go into those different states of consciousness naturally, and our vibrations slow down and become more receptive. So we want to get rid of belief systems, because a belief system provides walls and filters and limitations, because the difference is you need to just be the light to comprehend the light. You need to be in attunement with absolute spirit, or the Holy Spirit of truth. And then by that way, you comprehend yourself as pure light. And then as you realize your true self as being pure light, pure love, that electromagnetic purity of heart vibration, we attune to the inner light by focusing our attention on it, receiving it, being in tune with the Holy Spirit of truth by loving God, and believe in that. Believe in the truth. Believe in that absolute truth you feel when you love God, and you get that, you're washed over by that peaceful presence of God. It's that sacred point of power that you feel when you go deep within the door to your own heart. So open your mind, and with stillness, for clear reception and pure reflection. You want clear reception and pure reflection with attunement to truth, the Holy Spirit. And you can just call it forth and say, let there be light. Let there be light. Let there be light. So comprehend the light is when you're sitting with something, and you're sort of curious, and you say, what is the information? And you kind of go to your soul perception. And your soul has the ability to discern and discriminate and decipher what is true and what is not true. It's a perceptive power. So receive information of the highest caliber from within. And your consciousness is calibrated. The more you go within and attune to the inner light, the more your consciousness is calibrated to receive information of the highest vibration. And we are learning to master our energy field and become the highest vibration, which is pure love. And pure love puts us in, we are pure love. That's what our soul is made of. And so then we have soul perceptions coming from pure love that we are. We have this ability to discriminate and to discern and to distinguish with very high precision one thing from another. What's true from what's not true, what's right and what's not right. And specific information can come to us. We may have memories that come up for healing. We may suddenly feel grief, and we want to transmute the energy and heal the energy that's coming up. And a lot of that's happening right now because our hearts are being purified, and things from maybe our childhood or maybe even past lives are coming up for healing. So all we need to do is sit with it and be in a state of love and send love to the energy. And go into that state of forgiveness. Use Ho'oponopono. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I love you. I love you. Thank you. Thank you. I love you. So, welcome home, family of light. We are in our home, in our heart, and we are pure love, and we are pure light. And in this vibration, we can comprehend the light. We can read energy. We can translate energy into information. And that's one of the abilities that's coming up, with our perception powers. We can, look at the energy with our inner sight, our inner soul perception, and get the energy out of it. And that's very, very powerful. So remember that we are home in our heart. That's the kingdom of heaven. It's the home for our soul. And trust in the divine plan. There is a higher power. We are being cared for and looked after, and we are living in a realm of unconditional love, and the mightiest power in the world is pure love. And pure love always wins. It always wins. So trust the divine plan. We're all part of that. Center on the peace within. Light the world with your unique flavor of love. We are transforming consciousness, and we are bringing heaven to earth. Together, we are doing that in our field of human family love. So thank you very much for joining me. Be sure to visit, explore, and enjoy smileforlove.com, www.smileforlove.com. Go to Smell Soul Power, and you can see some transcripts of most of these messages that I'm putting up on YouTube. You can print them out, absolutely free. Just download the PDF file and print it out and review the message, and it'll help transform your consciousness and make anchor in the new consciousness and the new way of being that brings so much empowerment to your life and to our world. So thank you very much. God bless you. I love you, and I will see you next time.